Yeah, word, man. Full Time Father Podcast. We in here with another episode. We got some shit to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? Big Dog is joining us as well. Of course, I'm gonna have my guests introduce themselves.
My name is Josephine. On Facebook is Josephine Brown. TikTok is Chocolate Goddess 050. Instagram is Chocolate Goddess 05. And Snap is around 12. Follow me on. I'll
Yes,
be talking
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
shit.
You heard me? Hey, when I tell y'all, Big Dog be dropping them shits like her videos, how your ass thinking for sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
And bars. Hey, man, Big Homie can fucking rap. Do you hear me? Big Dog fucking rapping. I'm talking sliding on shit too, though. For
Oh
sure,
my
for sure.
God.
Yeah,
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
for sure. We gotta get more of that out, you homie. I know it ain't a passion for it or whatever, but we gonna need some more.
I do it for fun, but I'm just good
Hmm.
at it. That's all.
Absolutely, absolutely. All
Yeah.
right, but the topic today is we talking when is too soon, or is there really a time limit on moving in when you're trying to build with somebody?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think we all have been there. Man, you pushing 40, it didn't happen at least once. At least once. I
Man,
got two experiences under my belt, young as hell, and I still say look young as well, but yeah. So me personally, after going through that, I feel that I do need to vet a motherfucker. We need to be dating separate houses. Um, spend the night, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Baby step, introduce the kids to each other, all that other good shit, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But just moving right in, what do you think is the cons? Let's start with the cons first. What do you think the cons are of moving in right away?
Well, first of all, I think cohabitating with somebody without even knowing if y'all are built for longevity is a setup for failure right away.
Absolutely.
Because living with somebody don't mean that y'all gonna be together forever. It don't even mean that
Absolutely.
y'all gonna be together for a long time. So imagine cohabitating with somebody and literally tying your life to somebody who is not your husband, who is not your wife, and then shit fall apart abruptly. What do you
Hmm.
do then? Now
And
you got
then
to figure it all out.
and then y'all in the situation, somebody, y'all got bills and names, motherfuckers can't even just get up and leave. Situation may
Exactly.
happen where a motherfucker lose their job. Personally, my first time happening, me and my ex whatever, we about to move in and I lose my job right before it happened, right?
Mhm.
So the shit switched right away. It's crazy because motherfuckers was pressing me like I ain't gonna be the only one paying these bills and shit. I literally went like 2 weeks without a job. But that person was just, you know what I'm saying? That person was just that
Exactly.
dramatic. But whatever. I ended up getting a job, right? Why? Like a month later, she loses her job. You know what I'm saying? So
See how
you
that
know what
work
I mean?
out?
Like
See how that
you,
work out? And that's what I mean. Like what you just said. Like people see the surface of a situation and plan a whole life together
mm-hmm,
just off that and think that you got it
mm-hmm,
figured out. Meanwhile, you haven't prepared yourself mentally or emotionally for fallouts, for big collapses in your life. And just because you live with somebody, that don't mean they're gonna be your partner when shit hit the fan. That don't
absolutely.
mean that they're gonna be there to hold you up if you lose it all because y'all done went and moved in together.
Mm-hmm.
There is no meaning to living together if there is no foundation before you do it.
That's a fact. What would you say are red flags? Like right off the gate.
I think when it comes to finances, there's always going to be a hierarchy in that situation where the woman is going to expect the man to be the provider, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big conversation today for everybody. The woman expects the man to cover the finances, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you might have a man that's willing, you might have a man that's not willing, or he might be willing at that time. And then after time spent with y'all or together between y'all, he don't feel like he want to foot the bill by himself no more. Now what you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Then
Mm,
what? Now he wants you to go half on everything, but you didn't come in ready to pay for half of everything. So guess who
mm-hmm,
run the motherfucking household now? He run it. Because
mm-hmm,
everything is paid for by him. So if he tell you to get your ass out, what you gonna do?
mm-hmm,
Get
mm-hmm.
your ass out. That's what you
Absolutely.
gonna do. And be
Absolutely.
stuck in a situation you could have prevented with better planning.
Absolutely. Now, even that though, motherfucker got to put eviction on you and all type of shit because nigga tell you to leave, and then you been there for over a couple weeks. That's your residency now. So now y'all just in there into it. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
that what's more miserable than being in misery in your own house.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even
Mm-hmm.
escape that. You can't even leave and go nowhere and be in peace. Go home and be at peace because your home is what's in shambles.
Mm-hmm.
And in that
Niggas getting
video,
petty.
yes, and in that video that I saw where they were talking about that, the guy said, "You never really know a person until you live with them."
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that. I don't
Mm.
agree with that at all. Because we have all heard of scenarios where people have been in relationships 10, 20 years, lived together the whole time, and then find out one day out the clear blue sky that the person you've been living with all this time was living a completely double life that you didn't even
Mm-hmm.
have a single idea about. But you
Mm-hmm.
spent every single waking day with that person, waking up and going to sleep with them, and you thought you knew exactly who the fuck they was. Only to find out
Mm-hmm.
you never knew them in the first place because people can hide in plain sight.
Absolutely.
They do love to.
Absolutely. Yeah, my game ain't never been that tight. That's crazy. Hey, niggas really be riding like that though. Motherfucker will have a whole nother family, your kids and everything. I
My
knew a few niggas
granddaddy
like
did
that.
it. My granddaddy did it. He had two women thinking they was both married to him and had
Mm,
a family with both of them.
mm,
And they didn't know nothing about each other until they knew.
mm. Papa was Rolling Stone.
Man, listen, that man was outside. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear that. That's
But yeah,
that's
I just
lit
think
though.
we convince ourselves that things work the way because we want them to work. We convince
Mm,
ourselves that these things are going to pan out the way we want to because that's just what we want to happen. But cohabitating with somebody, that shit is meant for husband and wife.
Yeah, it's a false reality, man. It's a lot of people that would that's on the verge of homelessness.
Oh,
That's you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of different situations on why that shit just be happening out the blue too. I really don't know too many of them that were just like planned. You know what I'm saying? It was like
no.
planned. It had to have been like some traumatic ass situation, and the other person wanted to prove to the other person I got your back, and they ended up in a situation to where they hate each other at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and living together did not fix that shit. If anything,
Mm-hmm.
it sped up the breakup process because you learned faster that
Absolutely.
you actually didn't like them in the first place. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
People are crazy. This living together thing, I did that shit. My last relationship was an impulsive move-in situation, and it had a lot to do with the shit that I was going through at that time. And
Mm-hmm.
the shit that he was going through at that time. So we thought he had this hero complex where he was like, "You going through shit? I got the money. I can come save you, and we can build
Mm-hmm.
something." And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Even though in the back of my mind, I was like, "This ain't finna work out.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening too fast. I don't even know him well enough. He don't know me well enough, but I did it anyway." And the very thing that happened was, he took care of everything financially, and it was because he wanted to. It was
Mm-hmm.
all his idea. But the minute I didn't perform as his wife every day, it was, you can get the fuck out. You and the kids can get the fuck out. I pay for everything. Give me back everything I bought. This my house. This my dad. This my, and it was just like,
Oh, he sounds broken. That's a broken man. What?
extremely, extremely, extremely. Like, he was the type of man that he hates being alone because people that are overburdened with trauma cannot sit with themselves
Mm-hmm.
unless they are willing to heal because they don't want to hear them inner voices telling them what the fuck is up. So
Mm-hmm.
they connect themselves to a bunch of noise, whether it be a bunch of men, a bunch of women, liquor, alcohol, partying, whatever that you can find to create enough noise to keep you from hearing the thoughts in your head. People go do that. And he did that with women. He
Mm-hmm.
filled those voids with women, and I was just the one he happened to meet at that time.
Mm-hmm. I heard that. I heard that. Okay, so that kind of like brought up another questions. There's this big thing to where like we was talking about the man is supposed to provide, but then you got situations to where it is 50-50. You got some situation where it's 60-40. Is there like a overall standard? You know what I mean? Like,
I think how your household runs depends on how you want to run your
come
household.
on now.
Society gonna tell you every day that this is how it's supposed to go. The man's supposed to be in this position, the woman's supposed to be in that position. But that ain't how it works. Your household runs how you design that motherfucker to run at the end of the day. How you design your partnership, your dynamic, that's what determines how your house runs. If that man wants to be the sole provider, if that is really his heart's desire as a man, then that's what he's gonna do. If that man don't feel like he trusts the relationship enough yet to be the sole provider financially, and he don't want all of his money tied into the situation just in case some shit go left, then okay, then y'all need to agree to that. It's all about how y'all agree that y'all household gonna be ran. Can't nobody tell you how the fuck that looks, what that look like for you, except for
That's a
you.
fact. Yeah, man. That's I say that shit because people will let society, social media set standards for them. You know what I mean? What works for you works for you. You hear me? Fucking hey, maybe like I say, maybe 50-50. It may be something else. You just like don't compare what you got to what other people got. But your ass sit there sad and depressed. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And at the end of the day, I had this conversation with somebody earlier where, you know, a lot of men come into a situation and they provide everything financially and they feel like that is their only job, because that is what society, that's what they mamas, that's what every woman connected to them has taught them, that their
Mm-hmm.
value is tied to what they provide financially. But
Mm-hmm.
this is the kicker, right? So then we get men who will provide financially, but guess what? They are emotionally stagnant. They are emotionally underdeveloped. They are emotionally immature, or they are completely emotionally unavailable, but they paying for shit. You think you
Mm-hmm.
happy? You think
Come
you are
on now.
happy with that man paying for shit, but he can't fuck with you emotionally?
Come
No,
on
baby,
now.
you're still in misery. But your bills are paid.
Mm-hmm. Can't even
You
have a decent
fucking dead.
conversation.
Can't even have a conversation. But are you okay with that because your bills are paid? Are you okay with being emotionally like, neglected because this motherfucker got a check and he giving it to you?
Somebody finna cheat.
Somebody definitely gonna cheat because there is some
Somebody finna go
neglect going on.
outside. You hear me?
She might get the money from you, but she gonna get everything else from the next motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Be a nigga paying all bills and she wanna go fuck a broke nigga. A heartbeat.
Exactly. That's why a man paying for everything don't never mean shit. Women put too much value on a man paying for every damn thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that
And
is a detriment to their whole setup.
do you think it's disrespectful to ask a woman what she brings to the table?
Um, I don't think it's disrespectful, but I think it's a pointless question.
Mm,
I think it's a question that don't deserve no answer, because I'm not gonna ask no man what he brings to the table, because he's either gonna come in the door and show me, or he gonna show me that he ain't bringing shit. That's a
come on
question
now.
that needs no answer. Action's gonna tell you all you need to know. You don't need to ask that woman what she gonna bring, what she brings to the table, because 10 times out of 10, you ask that question, they're gonna give you the best answer they can. Are they not? Are they gonna tell you they don't bring shit to the table? Are they gonna tell you they ain't got nothing but coochie to give you? And
Come on
hell,
now.
they not gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you they finna provide all of this peace and comfort and all that shit, and then y'all live together and they can't even give you half that shit.
Absolutely. No, I asked that question because I feel like a lot of people don't know their own value. You know what I'm saying? What they
They
bring.
don't.
Like me personally, like I understand what a woman's position. You feel me? So I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, come in like, okay, so I got this going on, what you got going on. Nah, that's wild as hell. It's wild. That's why I
It
said it's kind of
is.
disrespectful, you know what I mean, in the long run, because you should know the roles. You know what I mean? You should know what you matter of fact, you should know what you're looking for. You know what I mean? One of my homegirls, I was talking to recently, and we were just talking about, you know, dating experiences and shit. And I asked her, I was like, so what you look for in a man or whatever? And she said the realest shit. She was like, I don't like telling nobody that. I need you to
I
show
say
me.
that every time a man asks me that question.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I don't need you to tell. Like, I'm not gonna just tell you. It's real as
That's
hell.
how you get tricked anyway. That's how you get tricked anyway. Because as soon as you tell somebody what you're looking for,
They're gonna try to start doing that shit.
they are going to fall in line with that shit for as long as they think that it'll get them whatever benefit you gonna bring to them for being who you told them to be.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not who they really are. And so people can only hold up a facade for so long. So he might pretend and long enough to get whatever the fuck he wants from you. But once you stop benefiting him, he ain't gonna mind showing you that he wasn't really in that on that type of shit. Because it wasn't who he was. You just told him to be that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, okay, let's talk about the honeymoon stages. We got the honeymoon stages, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning.
Everybody's favorite.
What? The butterflies, the what? You hang up. No, you hang up. No. I'm on the
Everybody's
phone. We ain't even in
favorite.
the same house. I'm talking about like scoot over, girl. Your ass taking all the cover up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that little pretty shit, the glitter and
Oh
glamour and shit.
God. Listen, the honeymoon stage is fun because
Mm-hmm.
everything is perfect in that phase.
And it's a mystery.
It is. You learning a person, you giving the best version of yourself, they giving their best performance. Everybody is in their best acting scene right now. And
Mm-hmm.
everything feels good. You feel good to me, I feel good to you. You rubbing me on the surface, I'm rubbing you on the surface. We are gratifying the fuck out of each other's flesh.
What
But
breaks it
then
though?
reality.
Mm.
Reality breaks it. Because nothing can be good 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So once it stops being good, do you still love me?
Come on now.
Like you just did a couple weeks ago? Am I the person you want to spend the rest of your life with? You still want me to have your children and everything like that? You still see forever with me? Because now shit is hard. Now you got to care about how I feel. Now you got to care about what I think. Now you got to care about my opinion about what you're doing or what you're not doing. Now you got to take everything about me in my depth into consideration. Do you still love me enough to do that now that I'm not fun anymore? I'm real now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
You
still
you
want to
did
be
some shit I don't like, and I had to check your ass. We still cool?
you or
You
did I
know what I'm
or is
saying?
my presence offensive to you now? Because now
Mm-hmm.
I challenge you in some kind of way.
Mm-hmm. And that be the shit though. Like, I would say like I've been single almost 2017, 18. It's been a long time.
Whoa.
Long time. Yeah, dating shit here and there, but nothing serious. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Fucking but one of my biggest pet peeves is I can't learn from you. If you can't learn from me, like we can't do shit together. Like I
Oh
remember my
my
ex,
God.
man. The woman was finna make some fucking rice, and she said that every time I make rice, I fuck it up. I said, "Look, you know I'm a cook. Let me show you." You know what I mean? And she blew the phone. You just show me how to make no goddamn rice, this and that. I shut the fuck up, turned around, and walked through. I said, "This shit is gonna end. This shit a wrap.
And
Can't try
see
to
that
make
type of
rice."
awareness, that awareness that you had to immediately check that and notice this was going to be a future problem.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't give it 2, 3, 4, 10, 20 motherfucking chances to happen again to say, okay, this might be too much for me. You recognized it in the door.
Mm-hmm.
Too many people don't do that. they don't.
Absolutely.
They wait till they destroy each other and hate each other to walk the fuck away.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
No, for sure, man. For sure.
But
Now,
I don't believe in a honeymoon stage no more. Like I don't. I let honestly, for me personally, if I meet somebody and we start vibing with each other, I pay attention to your patterns of behavior in the honeymoon stage because people really do show you their real self when they're comfortable. And people in
mm-hmm.
the honeymoon stage, they let everything out. They let everything flow in that moment because everything feels perfect. Right? So in their
Mm-hmm.
comfort, they're gonna show you exactly who they are. And again, it takes awareness to pay attention to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not making excuses for behavior you see that's going to probably be a detriment down the line.
That's a
Which
fact.
a lot of us do. We excuse that shit way too often. So I let people live in a honeymoon stage with me and I observe them.
Mm.
I live in it with you, but what I'm really doing is I'm studying you.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what's to come next because reality finna hit us. I don't know when and you don't know when, but I am certain it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how you gonna handle that
I
based on
love
who
that.
you are.
I love that for sure, man. It's yeah, sitting in that little honeymoon stage, boy. Boy.
And the people be ready to get married in that month. A lot of people
Man,
actually do
hey,
get married in
what?
that.
I'm talking 2 weeks in. Like, oh,
They
this might be
do
the
get
one.
married in that stage, boy. It's
Hey, when
crazy.
you first met her, you telling the homies, man, I just met this little bitch, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. A week later, you know what I'm saying, you still talking to old girl? I'm like, hey, calm your nerves, you know what I'm saying? Now you defensive. Now she ain't no bitch no more. You know what I'm saying? Couple
Yeah.
weeks later, man, you talk to old girl? Nah, man, we fell out because that reality kicked in. That shit kicked right the fuck in.
Yeah.
That sweet shit was gone. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And you realize you actually didn't even like them. You liked the parts of them that made you feel good. But
Niggas
what the
don't
reality
understand lust
is,
and love.
they think it is interchangeable. And it don't even sit on the same scale.
Come
It
on
can't.
now.
It can't. They don't exist together.
And then for us to I know most women was the same, but us, we were like pressured into fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like,
Hmm.
excuse me, it was if you showed up to the homies and you wasn't getting
It was a
none,
rite of passage into your manhood.
come on now.
And I tell men that all the time. I have so many men who talk to me and try to convince me that it is that being overly sexualized and having a lustful desire for multiple women is just a man's nature. It is a man's nature to sleep with multiple women. It's a man's nature to have a lot of sex. And I just, no, it's in your nature because that's what your big homies taught you. That's what
Mm-hmm.
your daddies and your uncles and your male cousins taught you. And you
Mm-hmm.
think that it was normal because all of them grown ass niggas taught you that when you was a little ass boy, brought some bitches in to sleep with you, and told you that now you a man.
I ain't had no uncles like that. Mm. I know fuck my uncles was doing, man. I got his uncles like that. No, I'm just
That's
playing, but
why
no,
you've
that's
been
real
single
shit.
since 2017, okay?
That's a fact. Should I be that uncle? God damn it! No,
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 I know.
no. But no, real shit. Fucking yeah, that's definitely alert behavior, man. Like now, man, it's like we gotta build. Like we gotta have something. You know what I mean? I tell homies, I mean fellas, shit all the time because most of my closest friends are females.
Yeah. You
Niggas get
better.
off that horny shit. Do you hear me? Like
It is
y'all be fucking
tiring.
up some good, man. When I say
Yes,
some
it's
good
exhausting.
friendships,
It is exhausting. And the thing is, like, when it comes to somebody like me, like when men see an attractive woman, I know the first thing they automatically think of is what she likes sexually. What is she
thumb in
like?
her ass.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know what that coochie feel like. You know
It's
what I'm
usually thumb in that ass.
saying? Why is it that? Why would it be
Nah, I'm just talking shit. I don't know.
that?
So, hey, I ain't gonna
but
lie, like I ain't thought about it, few motherfuckers, but nah, just
but then they don't, that lets you know that that is all they know of the value of a woman is what she can do for you sexually, how she will give you her body at free will, right? And so I meet a lot of men that see me and find me attractive and think that because the last 10 bitches gave that puss up because you told them they was pretty, that if you come tell me that I'm sexy, that I'm about to drop my panties and let you in.
this right here, penny dropper.
Then we start having a conversation, and then they hate me. Then they hate me because my conversation intimidates them
Mm-hmm.
because it forces introspection, which
And flip side, I asked a female, you gotta fire your plan. It take them about a good couple hours to reply back. Like, those questions that they ain't used to easily. Like real shit.
and I said that's what I really teach about a lot when it comes to trauma. Like women look for attention, and men they
I think you gotta come a little bit closer, love. You sound kind of far.
do. Let me make sure my volume all the way up. Can you hear me now?
Say something again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think women they need to be fed through attention, and men need their ego fed when you're full of trauma. I
Mm.
get to the point when you are full of trauma, Your validation, women's validation comes from attention, men's validation comes from ego. And so a man will get their ego stroked from a woman or multiple women giving them their body and not questioning shit. I had a conversation with a guy yesterday. A guy I just met, we cool. He's 46 years old and
You
he
say
been with
46?
46. Okay. And he hustled for a living. Okay. And he talks to me about the woman that he with, but he don't talk to her. He don't talk about her as if he values her. He talks about her as if she benefits his lifestyle, right? Because she does what he wants her to do. She submits to what he wants her to do, and she don't question what the fuck he do outside. And she let him come on in. He was telling me how, oh, you see this? My clothes stay folded. Ain't nothing ever out of place up in here. And I'm thinking to myself, like, but what you be doing for her? Because I know for a fact you cheat on her all the time. And then when I tell you you're gonna get your ass in trouble, he was like, I ain't worried about it. I can't get in trouble. And I realized that a lot of men seek out women who are weak and broken because they can get them to submit to them easily without
Yeah,
question.
yeah, that's wild. I don't know. I ain't never had the energy on me, man. I done been in some fucked up situations, and I just can't take advantage of a fucking woman to get me out of jam. That's wild to tell to me, man. Because you end like, what if you end up with a baby out of that shit? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the nigga already got 9 damn kids. Okay,
mm,
he already got 9 kids. But I think the thing is not even that she benefits or she helps him out in any kind of way. It's more so when a man is weak internally, he needs somebody that he can keep beneath him so that he doesn't have to grow. She won't make him face himself. She won't show him his flaws. So then he can feel like the man. He can feel like he that
mm,
nigga. He run that household. He run that woman. He run the situation. And he ain't even got to do nothing. He ain't even got
that's
to
a
put
fact.
work in. They seek those women out. So when I was having a conversation with him yesterday, it was all about hierarchy. He was basically, men are here and women are supposed to be here. And I don't like no woman who thinks she's gonna be up here with me. And I was like,
Oh yeah,
that's,
homie was a pimp in his past life. If he ain't
I
now,
don't know what the fuck he was, but I'm like, that is why you have the woman that you have, because she allows you to be that way. She allows you to think that way, and she feeds that egoic bullshit by submitting to it. And I was like, and a lot of men like to tap into the story of Adam and Eve to he's checking me right now to back that up. How women are there, they just manipulate the situation. They don't contribute nothing good to the world. They just manipulate men and fuck shit up. And I'm like, a woman can't do anything that a man don't allow her to do because God put men in authority.
Nobody would be here without
A
a
woman
woman.
conversation
Like,
too.
I got my, I fuck with, what I'm saying, I'm not religious, what I'm saying, but I'm spiritual for sure. But I truly believe that the feminine energy was here before anything. Anything. Like, you mean to tell me that the creator literally physically just put two men and women on the earth and just populated the entire earth? Nah, B, I'm a grown man. You can't tell me no shit like that.
See,
You
and that
know
was
what
part of the
I'm saying? Like,
conversation we had yesterday too, because he was like, women don't contribute shit to the world. What do y'all make? I said, we make y'all. We make
mm-hmm.
the men. He said, no, the fuck y'all don't, because women can't make a baby without a man. I said,
Yes, they
okay.
can.
I said, okay, that's cool. We can't, we need y'all sperm to fertilize the egg. Okay. But answer me this. With the sperm just sitting inside your body, what value does it have?
If that man was literally able to sit there and bring up Adam and Eve and then tell you that you need me to make another child, and when Jesus, not only was Jesus' mom, his grandmother, a
A
lot of people don't
virgin.
know this,
A
Jesus'
virgin.
grandmother was a virgin birth as well.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. Exactly. But then I told him, I'm like, okay, with sperm just sitting in your body, it has no value. It's worthless. It's useless until you put it in the body of a woman. Then it has
Mm-hmm.
power. Then it has
Mm-hmm.
life. Because there is no life without a woman. You just got
Mm-hmm.
ingredients, but you have no power.
Mm-hmm.
You need power.
People
Okay.
that say shit like that, you just wanted a sausage fest, nigga? Like you just like you just want a bunch of niggas sword fighting around this motherfucker? Like,
Listen, it
what are we
got the
talking about?
conversation got so intense because he kept trying to make more and more points about how women need men. And I wasn't arguing that women need men or God would have never put us together if we did not need each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was never my debate. My debate is the problem is with men today. They are not in the standing in the alignment God put them in.
Not at
The
all.
way men are moving today, that's not how God designed y'all last. And that's why women are out of order because men are out of order first. I said
Mm-hmm.
that's why things go the way they go. It's God, husband, wife, children. Because God put men over everything under
Mm-hmm.
him. But y'all don't operate in y'all power. Y'all operate in weakness on purpose because y'all comfortable with that shit. And then
Mm-hmm.
y'all look for weak women, not to build them up, but to keep them fucking broken
Mm.
underneath.
I wouldn't say on purpose though. Only reason I say that is because shit is learned behavior. You got the option to change it or not, but a motherfucker can go only so far what they're introduced to. You know what I'm saying? If a
I
person
agree.
is only, excuse me, if a person is only know one way, then they only know one way. You know what I mean? Personally, for me to remove myself, I'm just gonna go to the street life. For me to remove myself, I had to see it was something different. You know what
See,
I mean?
I feel like this because on a personal level, I've experienced it this way. Like I wasn't introduced to any level of healing or self-awareness or trauma awareness or awareness of any fucking thing. Because black communities, black households sweep everything painful under the motherfucking rug and act like
Mm-hmm.
it happened or like it doesn't exist. But what happened for me personally was, especially once I became a parent, I saw that my struggles were bleeding into my children, into my motherhood, into how I was raising my babies. And it was
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable for me. I saw my past in my present, and it was
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable for me. And so while nobody ever in life taught me this is how you heal or this is why you're fucked up, I took it up on myself to figure out why I was fucked up
Mm-hmm.
and how to get the fuck out of it so that I didn't burden my babies with that same fucking trauma where they would be 25, 30, 40 years old wondering why they can't get out of fucking depression, why they can't
Mm-hmm.
shake misery, why they can't find love, or why they don't even know what the fuck it feels like. Why have they never experienced that shit?
I feel that. I definitely feel that. I agree. I agree though for sure. I will say that some people are strong minded than others. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Some people are like some people have to come with discernment. Like some people don't. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Um, like I say shit like this all the time. I don't think nobody really want to be like a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody
No.
really want to like deep down inside to do some of the heinous shit that they be doing. Um, cause man, the way the system's set up, man, like it's set up for us to fail, and a lot of not
Literally.
everybody can get out the matrix. You know what I mean?
Literally.
With you being able to have time to sit there and really like analyze what's going on is that's amazing. Me as well. You know what I'm saying? Even like right now, I am still realizing I'm almost 40 motherfucking years old. A couple years now. I ain't there yet. Anyway, but fucking but I still be waking up to shit as of right now for my childhood and just watching my kids. I'd be like, damn, some shit I used to do or how I parent my kids 4, 5 years ago. I look at it now like, damn, I used to really do that shit. You know what I mean? So
Me too.
you know what I mean? But a lot of people I know, like, now I ain't gonna, fuck it. It's we transparency on full
Yeah.
time father podcast, right?
Come on, bro.
I'm not, please y'all, I'm not bashing this woman, okay? This is talking about my kid's mother, man, but she definitely has mental issues, 100 fucking percent. Cannot like get out of whatever the fuck it is they got a hold of her. She feels like everybody is against her. You know what I'm saying? When you speak to her and you talk to her, she's an amazing person to be around. Fun as fuck. You hear me? Like fun in the motherfucker. But when it comes to like just parenting, period, just like you know what I mean? Like I don't like I said, I ain't trying to bash her though, but for me to end up with custody of my kids, like some shit had to happen. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me?
I completely understand that because you just described my mom to a T.
Mm.
Described my mother to a T. And still to this day, she is fighting every bit of that 40, 50-year-old trauma that led her to drug and alcohol addiction, which she is still depending on today to escape the shit that hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where I feel like adults have to be accountable, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
after so long of watching that shit destroy your life and everything connected to you, ruin relationships, sabotage everything and anything good, you have to become more intentional about saying, I can't keep living like this. Something has to fucking change. I might not know what it is. I might not even know where the fuck to start because I didn't. But I knew that I had to start. That is
Mm-hmm.
why the Black community is the only community that has the amount of power that we have together and cannot find ourselves at the top of the motherfucking totem pole.
Mm-hmm.
Because familiar pain is easier than unknown growth.
That's a bar.
So more often than not, us as Black people, we stay in familiar pain. That's why we be in relationships with motherfuckers for 10 plus years that are abusing us, that create misery for us, that we know we unhappy with. And we could leave, but we won't leave because leaving means we are walking into the unknown. And most people don't like to walk into things they don't know how to predict. You can predict that toxicity. You know what the fuck is coming with that. You know what they gonna do, what they gonna say, how they gonna react, how you gonna react to how they reacted. You know how the motherfucking cycle gonna go, how it's gonna begin, and how it's gonna end. And even in all of the misery and the elements of it, you know what's gonna happen. You're not unfamiliar with it. So you don't have to ask yourself, what's gonna happen next? How is this gonna play out? Because you can already tell yourself. So you just gonna
Mm-hmm.
stay there and deal with that.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's a fact. I feel that though. I feel that like a motherfucker. Them
And
patterns.
then we end up still the same motherfucker for 20, 30, and 40 years. You know how many grown ass men I know that are in their teenage mindset still
Absolutely.
today? You cannot tell
Absolutely.
these motherfuckers they are not 17-year-old boys on a block.
And that's literally why I cannot be around them niggas. I love female energy, man. A lot of niggas like you wrap that shit up. Like you hit that shit in the head, yo. A lot of niggas had this extra aggressive, egotistic ass. I'm in high school on a big bad bully ass attitude shit. And you're doing it to somebody who really punch you in your shit. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
man, like so that's a
But
fact.
and that's also why you can, and this is how you recognize those men, right? Because as teenagers, what did boys do more often than not? They hung out with a group of fucking boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they wanted to spend all their time. Imagine 40-year-old men spending 95% of their day with a group of fucking grown men.
Mm-hmm. Gay shit.
Daily.
Somebody, it's a circle jerk going on. It's some gay shit.
that is
It's
what
something
that is
going
what
on.
grown men are doing today. Grown
Mm-hmm.
men have more respect for their homies than the woman they lay down with at night.
Girl, I made a post. It was a minute ago, but this shit was real as hell. I was just sitting there chilling and thinking about it. Nigga, I was lying to my girl, but telling the truth to the homies.
Listen, I promise
I'm
you.
lying to the woman that I'm butt ass naked with. Do you hear me?
Yes.
That can easily go get a knife and just, you know what I'm saying? Can do some violent shit to me. You hear me? But I'm telling the truth to the homies.
Yes.
That was the most wildest shit ever. But that goes back into, you know what I'm saying, the mind games that was just flipped on us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lark behavior. What you mean, bros before hoes? I mean, sorry, it's always bros before hoes. That's just period. Because hoes is hoes.
Cause
But
hoes, okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
we
But
talking about
bros
hoes.
before
I
your
would
girl, that
for sure. That's what
was
I'm saying.
weird. You know what I mean? Like that's
But again, that happens because your homies is not gonna sit down and have no conversation with you and tell you, man, you need to fix that shit.
oh, well,
You're
man,
broken.
what?
You need to grow. You need to stop doing that shit. That shit weak as hell. Men ain't gonna tell other men that. So that's why you gonna go where they gonna tell you, oh yeah, you fucked that whole last night. Oh yeah, I fuck that bitch too. I'm finna fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go where people gonna feed that bullshit, that
Mm-hmm.
ego, because that's what
Mm-hmm.
men who are broken need fed. They need their ego and their pride fed. Then you find these broken women, and you give her everything.
Mm-hmm.
All these niggas telling her, "Oh, you look good. Your ass fat. Oh, baby, you this, you that. You got good pussy," and she thinks that that means they value her.
Mm-hmm.
How many women do you see on the internet today talking about how many men are in their inbox as if that holds some type of fucking weight?
Mm-hmm.
To them, it does hold weight because it feeds what they're looking for validation from, attention.
And don't understand that most men are fucking fraud.
They know that. They know that.
Mm-hmm.
They just happy to be the frog. That they fucking.
That's a fact. I heard that. I
They
heard
just
that.
happy they motherfucking frog. But again, that's why when men meet me and they have a conversation with me and and I dialogue like this, baby, they run.
Mm-hmm.
They get the fuck up on my face. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because then it turns into, you think you know everything. You think you better than everybody. I don't think a motherfucking thing. You think that based off this conversation
Mm-hmm.
that we're having, because you can't rebuttal the facts that we talking about because you don't have conversations like these. You have conversations
Mm-hmm.
that have no substance. You have conversations that have no depth. And so you're not used to having conversation that makes you think about who you really are and what the fuck you really need in
Absolutely.
your life. You don't like having conversations that point out the fact that you have no purpose in your life and you are almost 40,
Come on now.
beyond 40.
Come
You
on
have
now.
no direction in your life and you got 52 kids and 67 baby mamas.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many men that are accepting weakness, and it is the destruction of the world today.
That's a
If
fact.
men check their motherfucking self and said, I'm finna be who the fuck God designed me to be, baby, let me tell you something. It ain't a white motherfucker on the planet that can touch us.
Come on now.
None. I don't give a
Come on
fuck
now.
what authority they got.
Mm-hmm.
As a unit, we are a motherfucking force.
That's the biggest threat on this motherfucking planet.
Why you think they trying to dismantle it?
Come on now.
They know the power behind that shit. They not scared of us for nothing.
Come
They
on now.
not. They know what's up.
What
But
would you say?
men, black men gotta get in line, man.
I was just gonna say, what do you think the steps is? Like, what do you think is the some of the first groundwork, some footwork motherfuckers can do to get back in line?
I think the beginning of healing for black men starts with acknowledging that you hate women because you hate your mama the most.
Mm, mm,
Okay? You have no
mm,
respect for black women because your mama mishandled you and did not love you correctly. She didn't nurture you. And then
mm,
you met a bunch of black women after that that acted just like your mama. And
mm,
it programmed you to see black women the same way you see your mama.
mm. That's
So
serious.
you got to go back and either tell your mama that she hurt you, she destroyed you as a boy, or you simply have to forgive that heifer for not being what you needed her to be as your mama, because we have to understand our parents were children in trauma too. They just never figured it out. And
Mm-hmm,
they gave you all they knew. But
mm-hmm,
we have more resources available to us to change the narrative today than they had.
mm-hmm.
So it just comes with intention in doing so and desire to want that shit. So either tell your mama she fucking destroyed you and then tell her to her face you forgive her, or forgive her without the apology that you think you need from her. You A lot of times we think that we need remorse or we need the person who hurt us to be accountable or to tell us that they're sorry. You're not gonna get that a whole lot of times.
A whole
And
lot of
if
times.
and if that is the thing stopping you from healing, then you're never gonna get there.
Mm-hmm,
Sometimes you gotta move forward without people telling you they motherfucking acknowledging that they did something to you. You know it happened. You don't need them
mm-hmm.
to tell you that it happened. You was there. You experienced the shit. You know it happened. But now that we acknowledge it happened, let's acknowledge what it did to you. Let's
That's a
acknowledge how
fact.
it destroyed you so that we can undo what the fuck it did.
Mm,
Nothing can be changed without acknowledging that it exists first.
mm-hmm.
Men are too prideful to say, I'm hurt internally. I want to
That's
be loved
real.
so bad by a woman, but I don't know how. I want to love a woman right so bad, but I don't know how because the men in my life taught me that loving a woman made me weak.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they talk about Russell Wilson like a dog for simply loving his own damn wife
Come on
accurately.
now. Come on now.
Because black men have been taught that toxic love makes you a man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Bullshit.
wild as hell. That whole tough shit. Excuse me, the whole narrative, like you gotta be tough and shit. Like my mom was definitely one of those, couldn't cry in the crib and shit. You know what I mean? And not realizing that crying is a detox, you know what I'm saying? Them tears are salty for a fucking reason, you know what I'm saying? Um not knowing how to identify your emotions is one of the biggest fucking reasons why most men are out of line. This part my third time saying this on this joint right now. Get y'all some female friends, man. Shout out to my motherfucking big dog Joy Simpson. You hear me? You know what I'm
I
saying?
love me
Um,
some joy.
man, when I tell you, that's my heart, man. That's man, that's girl. Look, she has taught me so much, man. Like she literally be lining my ass the fuck up, and I didn't realize a lot of shit. And she one of them people that correct you for anything. Like I don't give a fuck how big or small it is. She gonna correct your ass. You
That's
hear me? And I love it, man, because she definitely be and I take heed to it. You know what I'm saying? I talk shit to her all the time. We're like, man, I want to hear that, blah blah blah, whatever. But I just be playing. But no, she has taught me how to regulate my emotions for sure. Her and along with a couple other female friends that I have, because I grew up within a very emotional mom that didn't know how. Like she didn't have nobody to outlet. She had nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? My mom left her whole family, moved to Rockford. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm sorry, born from Chicago. Definitely from Rockford. Can't disrespect the hometown, you hear me? But but yeah, she left her family, came out here basically by herself. And as a young parent, there had no outlets. You know what I'm saying? So when she was like disciplining us or parenting us, you know what I'm saying? She didn't know what the fuck she was doing. You know what I mean? Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So then we ended up being adults and not knowing how to, you know what I'm saying, establish ourselves in an emotional state and shit became whatever. But shout out to the motherfuckers I've came across, you know what I'm saying, to tune my ass up because I was definitely a very violent fucking teenager. You hear me? Violent as fuck, ignorant.
See, what I love so much about what you just said is that it wasn't any woman connected to you through your bloodline or no shit like that that gave you the gems that you needed to evolve. It was
Mm-hmm.
women you never knew you was gonna meet someday, and you met them.
Absolutely.
And they gave you, and that's what men don't understand. There are too many men who think they cannot learn from a woman,
There's so many men that they be trying to fuck every woman that come across. It'd be crazy to me. Like,
and
man,
not
chill the fuck out.
understand
It's just pussy, nigga.
that that woman may be the very blessing God sent to you to start your healing journey, but you trying to
Mm-hmm.
destroy her instead and keep her where you at.
Mm-hmm.
That is ridiculous. And I also say this because, like I said, a lot of men are emotionally unavailable because starting with their mama and the women after her, 10 times out of 10, men were only taught that their value comes from being a provider. Comes from what you do, how you take care of other motherfuckers. When
Mm-hmm.
you teach a boy that and and he turns into a man, he believes that his value is in his mind, in his money. His value is
Mm-hmm.
connected to monetary things. So then you got men who will pay for shit, right? You got men
Mm-hmm.
who will take care of the bills, take care of the rent, but then they don't have no emotional space for you. Because why do I need emotional space? Bitch, I paid the bills, right? That's what you
Come on
wanted.
now.
That's what you said I was here to
Mm-hmm.
do. So now that because I've talked to many men that say, okay, I do what I'm supposed to do. I pay for everything. And they really
Mm-hmm.
believe that that is their only job as a man. They think that after the shit is paid for, they're done doing their part. And
Mm-hmm.
there is so much being neglected behind that because to say that women operate in emotion, then you know that they need their emotional feeding all the time. They need to be emotionally fed. They need emotional reciprocation if they operate in
Mm-hmm.
that. But if a boy is taught that he is only meant to provide, and then you teach him that being emotional makes him weak, that is why you have a plethora of emotionally unavailable adult fucking men who, when it's time to tap into emotions in their relationships, they leave.
Mm-hmm.
They run to find a woman who does not require that much.
And both sides though, both sides.
She will take a man who will let her just pay for, who will just let him pay for shit and shut up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
why
a fact.
so broken fucking people. And I tell women, we got to be responsible, as we got to take accountability for how these men turned out. We
Mm-hmm.
paved that shit for them.
Mm-hmm.
Their sexual ways came from the men, us
Mm-hmm.
too. But the men taught them that that was their value. We taught them that their value is in their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody teaches boys how to navigate their emotions or their thought
Mm-hmm.
process. And then you get a man, he got some money, but he ain't got shit else for you. Now you mad.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're upset because he's missing the main elements of being a man.
That's
We
a
got to stop
fact.
telling boys that shit. I don't teach my sons that. I don't teach them that.
Mm-hmm.
I teach them that providing is a part of manhood, but it is not your foundation.
Mm-hmm.
You are still a person.
Come
You
on
are
now.
still a human with motherfucking feelings, emotions, and thoughts.
I'm
And you
just
have
gonna say,
every right to tap into them motherfuckers like the rest of us.
come on
Just
now.
learn
Yeah, a
how
lot of
not to
people.
live in them. Don't live in them. Navigate your way through them though, and I'm gonna teach you how.
Come on now. You hear me? Yeah, a lot of people just don't realize like a lot of men are not respected in the aspect at all. Like just I'm talking just dicile, just like most men don't even realize what they want. You know what I'm saying? Because they just feel like they're not valued. You know what I'm saying? They just feel like they gotta go to work, provide, you know what I'm saying, and go to sleep and wake up and do it again. Nobody's concerned about the man's peace. You know what I'm saying? The man's happiness. You know what I mean? And that's really what most men want though. It's a motherfucking peace though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Not
I
even
think
just that. Peace to a man, I believe, is a woman allowing that man to be nurtured. When
mm-hmm,
we talk about a man being nurtured, women always, the reaction from women is always, I'm not your mama.
mm-hmm.
You looking for your, you need to go home to your mama. I'm not your mama. I'm not gonna do what your mama should have did. But he not your daddy either. You want your
Come
daddy
on now.
supposed to be a provider. He never provided for your ass, but you want this somebody's son to be a provider for you. You want a daddy figure. You want a
Double
father figure
standards
in
is
this man.
crazy.
But him wanting nurturing from you is too much to ask for. That is ridiculous. That's
Crazy.
bullshit. Nurture them
Crazy.
motherfucking men. Because just like there is a neglected little girl inside every black woman, there is a neglected little black boy inside every fucking black man.
Come on now.
Nurture them. If you want them to come
Mm-hmm,
up out of that motherfucking toxic place that they lost in, nurture that little boy.
mm-hmm.
If you
Talk
love
about
them,
it. Give us some nurturing shit. What would be considered some nurturing shit? You know what I mean?
well, first of all, allow that man to have fucking emotions. Allow that man to have emotions because he is not no robot.
Hey, most women that see a nigga cry, it's a wrap.
And they be turned the fuck
it's,
off. Now you're turned
it's
off.
over with. Hey,
Not
don't
even
get beat up
understanding how hard it
and
is for
cry.
men to even fucking cry as it is.
Hey, you
It's
hear me?
hard
Hey,
enough
don't get beat up. Don't lose no fight. No, it's a wrap. It's
That's
a wrap.
why the only emotion 100% of black men really show is anger. That's the only one we
Mm-hmm.
will take from them without questioning it. We won't let them be sad without telling them they weak or they gay.
Mm-hmm.
We won't let them be hurt without telling them that they embodying women characteristics.
Come on now.
Okay? Why? We got to stop dehumanizing men just because
Come
they are
on now.
very strong. Being strong do not mean not feeling shit. That is not strength. That is a curse. That is breaking a motherfucker down.
Come on now.
It's so much to be unlearned in the black community, and I wish we would get started on that shit.
Mm.
I really
Now I gotta
do.
unlearn and relearn. You hear me?
You do. You gotta understand that everything your parents taught you is not normal. They taught you from trauma, honey, and
And
we
it
not
wasn't
blaming
even
them.
it wasn't even really teaching. It was just us picking shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't too many like my generation. Shout out to a lot of parents though for sure. A lot of them doing their thing, but most of us we wasn't really sat down and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? We were just sitting there observing and learning. You know what I mean?
I remember as a kid one day, I didn't know that it was depression, but that's what I was going through at the time, right? And I didn't understand,
Mm-hmm.
but I know that I just felt overwhelmed with negative fucking emotions all the time. And I was raised by my grandma because, like I said, my mama was in addiction my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to her one day and I said, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't feel right. And her response was, girl, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. And that is what creates emotional unavailability in black boys and black girls. Because as a kid, I didn't understand my emotion. And the person who was supposed to teach me, guide me, and love me told me to shut the fuck up when I tried to figure it out and understand it. So what it taught me to do was to bury that shit. And now as an adult, that's exactly what it is. It's buried. And now
Mm-hmm.
you want me to love you, but bitch, I buried all that. Come get this
Mm-hmm.
back though. I got that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Come get this
Mm-hmm.
toxic ass bullshit. I got that for you. But all that shit that I
Mm-hmm.
was taught to bury as a kid, it's still buried. And I don't know how to get to that.
Mm-hmm. That's a
It,
fact though. No, that's super real, man. What? That's crazy. That's wicked. Cause yeah, I got a long laundry list of them motherfuckers.
I
Oh
bet we all do.
man. And then just not even like I was saying about my mom, just us, period, just not having outlets to go nowhere, period. You know what I mean? And then like I say, like, I don't know if you seen that video I made earlier, but I was talking about like um parents allowing us to do grown shit at their crib versus parents who don't.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that.
You know what I mean? And a lot of that shit was introducing trauma like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Some of the wildest, like shout out to my homies though, but we have put our life on the line plenty of time. We could have all died together, like in one scenario, numerous of fucking times.
Mm-hmm.
All because we had adults and shit cheering us on and not telling us to do something different. But on the flip side of that, we was being raised by young parents too. We didn't know that at the time. Like I didn't like you don't look at your mom as being young.
Yeah,
Period. I
exactly.
don't give I don't give a fuck
I
if
be having
you
to tell my 17-year-old that all the time.
come on now, you hear me? Like, man, what? My mom was 21 years old with 5 kids, dude, and I was her youngest. You feel me? You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So I didn't never realize how young my mama was. I'm like, I'm fucking 15, 16. She just now in her 30s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my
Yeah.
mom was young than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then I got brothers that 7, 8 years older than me. You feel me?
That's crazy.
Man,
21 with 5 kids.
what? I got gray hair from two. Like, what? Nigga, 5 at 21? I had my first child at 20 going on 21, god damn it. Shit,
Ooh.
but yeah, man, those are it's so many dynamics though, man. It's tied up to that shit. I really can't really put the blame on nobody but the motherfucking system. We ain't finna sit and act like that. Fuck you talking about. God damn it, you niggas did that to us. Let me stop. Nah, I ain't finna do the victim mentality, man, because it is a whole lot more resources, man, to get us about this shit. So um each one teach one though. I'm the person that like I will see somebody talking about. I know it's social media and people do shit for attention. I do not play when I see somebody about to talk about harming themselves. I don't give a fuck about know you or not. I'm in your inbox. I'm calling you a few times. I have never met you before in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like depression is really real, and I know a lot of people don't have outlets to go anywhere. Um, I almost gave a specific situation, but that person will probably, what I'm saying, watch this and you know what I mean? So I don't want to do that. But it's just a lot of shit that you never know what's going on behind closed doors and shit that you're not a part of, whatever. And if it come across you, man, like give a fuck. You feel me? Like, just give a fuck. That's why I self-proclaim my name all love. Like I give a fuck. You know what I mean? When I hear somebody dying that I don't know at all, not even a little bit, I
You so
fucking
bad.
care.
Oh my God,
Like
that is
you
so
hear me?
bad.
Like
That is me so bad. But listen, that takes having a heart like that and coming up how we may have come up. That shit is not to be taken lightly. That shit is not to be
mm-hmm,
taken lightly at all because you're not gonna find a lot of people who have that much care in their heart for people they
mm-hmm.
don't even know. Most people don't even give a fuck about the people they do know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I made a video about that one time too, because I hate when somebody may get online because that may be the only way they can talk to people because they don't have nobody in real life. And
Mm-hmm.
they get online and they talk about how they don't want to be here anymore. They want to leave. You know what I'm saying? And people make 150 fucking comments. You think they sat there and read 150 motherfucking comments telling them don't do it?
Come on now.
No, they fucking didn't.
Come
Stop
on now.
acting like you care and either really motherfucking care. Or
Come
stop
on now.
crying when they actually go through with it. Because if you are in the same city with these motherfuckers and you really give a fuck about them, you would get your ass in the car and go to the motherfucking club Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
Come on
You
now.
can't go to that motherfucking person's house and make sure they good, make sure they feel your care and concern beyond the internet.
But once they really do that shit, oh, they was your best friend.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
you got
God, what you
100
writing a
stories
long
with
paragraph?
this person and you got all
Come
this
on
history
now.
with them, but not enough history to drive your stupid ass to their house and make sure they're good
Literally
in their
sitting there
darkest hours.
seeing that shit roll past like they just want some attention. Like, man, here they go with this bullshit. Fuck around and call one of their family members like such and such
You
on
see
Facebook on
them,
that bullshit again, man. Here we go with this shit again. Motherfucker really do that and all of a sudden you crying sad and mad and depressed and you can't live without that person and
talking about you don't understand why they did it. Maybe if you'd have took your ass over there when they was talking about doing it, you could have got the understanding why they wanted
come
to do
on
it
now.
before it got
Come
to that.
on now.
Fake concern and care is so ignorant to me, especially in moments
Mm-hmm.
like that, because everybody understands depression. I don't give a fuck who wants to admit it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody understands how the fuck depression felt. We have all experienced that shit at least once in our lifetime.
Come on now.
Maybe not to the degree of people who don't want to live anymore, but you understand it, and you understand that it can get that bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So stop acting like you care and really go show a person that you give a fuck. Show up. Be present. Because it costs you nothing
Nothing.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. I can't stand that shit. Stop. Please don't do it. Call me. Did you just tell a motherfucker who say they want to kill themselves to call you?
With a rope around their neck right now. Oh, they said
Meanwhile, while
don't
y'all
do it.
typing
I ain't
all them
gonna do it.
comments,
You know what I'm saying? Let me kick this
meanwhile,
chef under me and take this rope down. You know, they said don't
you
do it.
know, all 150 of them people really care about me, even though none of them are here.
Come
None of
on
them are
now.
here all motherfucking week, all month long while I was suffering. I ain't seen none of these people. But all 150 of them telling me they don't do it because they love me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all shut y'all stupid ass up with that shit.
Come on now.
I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it so bad. It's so performing.
Man, that was perfect. Performing, goddamn it.
That's
Perfect.
all that is.
Oscar,
I mean, like,
goddamn performing, motherfucker. But
encore. Because
nah,
it
that's
sounded
real.
good. You said all the right words on the internet.
You hear me?
I hate it
Man.
so bad, man. Man, listen, people are crazy. This is why what I teach, what I advocate for, what I push for is healing. Because I don't care what you do in life, you will never see success in it without healing yourself. Your mind, everything in your life starts with a thought.
Come on now.
That thought turns into action. That action turns into your reality.
You know the first sentence in the Bible, in the beginning there was a word. You hear me?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, come
Exactly.
on now.
So if your mind is unhealthy, what you think you manifested in your life?
Come on now.
Toxicity. Everything that's in your mind is playing out in your real life. So that's why I teach people stop victimizing yourself because you are only a victim in your mind. People are
Mm-hmm.
not doing anything to you. I don't care what happened. I don't care what you experience with people. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
is doing anything to you. Everything is meant to be an experience for you. How you navigate through that experience is up to you. Sure,
Absolutely.
it might hurt you a little bit, but do you gotta sit with the fucking pain for
Come on now.
20 years, 30 years? No, you don't. You're choosing to. Now
Mm-hmm.
you laying with the shit every night and waking up with the shit every morning because you want to.
Come on now.
Stop it. Just like I tell my son that all the time because my son can be very big on making excuses for himself. Why he didn't do this, why he couldn't get that done, why he didn't see this shit through. And I'll be like, excuses are only going to hinder you from success.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna suffer from your excuses except for you.
Mm-hmm. I tell
But
you,
what you
nobody gonna give a
can,
damn.
nobody. You are a weapon against yourself at this point.
Mm-hmm.
When you make excuses for why you can't, you can if you really fucking want to. I said when you wanna, cause my son smoke weed. He's 17. I know he smoke weed. I can't stop him. He gonna find a way to
Mm-hmm.
do shit. However, he ain't gonna smoke with me though. But I tell him, you make excuses not to do good. But when you want to get high, you know how to figure that the fuck out. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you will come up with 10 different motherfucking plans to figure out how to get you some motherfucking weed. But
Mm-hmm.
when you need to get that motherfucking schoolwork done, now you couldn't figure out how you could squeeze it into your schedule all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Now you couldn't get it done because you had to do this and you had to do that, but you still found time to get some
And you
motherfucking weed.
and you know, I don't know, do you smoke?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so like right now in our adult age, it don't take shit to smoke.
Nothing.
Teenagers, oh no, that's a process. Like, no, it is a lot of planning. It's a lot of phone calls going on. You gotta meet up with somebody. You might only have $7. That nigga got 8. Now I gotta go find a bargain. It's a lot that goes into that.
Strategy. Strategy. That's what that
Come on
is.
now.
Them motherfuckers be strategizing to get high, but you can't strategize to find success in your life.
You know what I tell my kids when they do shit like that? It's just not important to you. That's all. That's all it
Literally.
is. If it's important to you, you're gonna figure it out.
I tell my son the same thing. I said you put effort into what you care about.
Mm-hmm.
You give
Absolutely.
100% to whatever means something to you. It means something to you to get high. And you go out your way to figure out how you're gonna do it. Even if I tell
Mm-hmm.
you that you can't. You're gonna figure out how to do it and without me knowing.
Come on. And that's another strategy. That strategy on top of strategies. Like, no, for real, for real. I remember
Literally,
my
like,
mom called me actually smoking. Nigga,
look, okay, my son,
what?
you
I've
can't
been
have
locked
it.
up probably like 4 times prior to this. So I'm sitting on her porch smoking one of the homies, and I'm passing a blunt to him. And I'm like, I'm looking this way, like going that way. And I notice he ain't taking it. I'm like, here, bro, like grab it, man. She like, mm-mm. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Thinking my mama right here, right behind me in the motherfucking doorway, just standing there. Wilding the fuck out, man. I was so ashamed. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom did treat me like I was fucking grown though, but I'm still her baby, you feel me? So I
Yeah.
was ashamed. You know what I mean? I couldn't look at her. You know what I
Right.
mean?
This
For
is
a minute.
because you disappointed her. You know you disappointed her. Of
Yeah, but
course.
on
Nobody
top of
wants to
that,
let their mama down.
yeah, but that was a strategy. You know what I'm saying? That was me going downstairs, making sure I did everything she asked me to do. I told my homies, like, yo, I'm finna blah, 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 this, that, blah, blah, blah. Then roll up, I'll meet you on the porch. You know what I'm saying? My
A
mama was
whole
calling
plan.
me,
A
and I was
whole plan.
outside. Come on now. Walked upstairs looking for me. Out of there. But
Exactly.
yeah,
And I
man.
tell my son, if you applied that same thought process to some shit that's gonna bring you success at the end, and I tell him now, the what I'm trying to prevent him from doing, I'm like what a lot of black boys do, is they don't start trying to figure it out and doing shit until they are grown in they
Absolutely.
midlife. And once you get to that age, whatever you try to do, it comes harder.
Mm-hmm.
Reaching success is 100 times fucking harder to achieve because you are working with a lot of elements against you now. You
Mm-hmm.
know a lot more, you see a lot more, you've experienced a lot more bullshit that you gotta fight your way through now. Versus
Mm-hmm.
you are young, you
You got
have the
time to fuck
opportunity
up.
to fucking thrive in that shit. Yes, you can fuck it up and figure it out a few times. I tell my son right now, he's getting ready to graduate soon. And I'm like, you don't know what you want to do after you graduate, and you're not supposed to have a full plan, but you're supposed to have at least an idea.
Something, yeah, like something.
Because otherwise, you're gonna find yourself 50 fucking years old and the idea just came to you.
Yeah,
Now you
freestyling.
need to get up and do something with it, and you don't even have the energy. You ain't got the mindset. You ain't got the connections. You ain't got the network. You ain't got nothing you need to get you there. And now you got to figure out how to do all that shit. When right now, if you do it now, by the time you're that age, you can sit the fuck down and enjoy all the work you did.
Come on now.
Like, come on, I'm trying to teach him, stop doing it the way that we know that we've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody taught us to do it differently. I'm teaching you to do it differently. Do that shit.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a fact though, man. And you know, kids they ain't gonna really ain't gonna kick in, you know what I'm saying, until a little bit later though. You know what I'm saying? I be giving kids grace. Like my oldest though, she's a little special needs too. She's not full blown, but you know what I'm saying, she has learning disability though. Um But I tell her the same shit. I'm like, baby girl, you see the mistakes I'm making. I'm very transparent with you. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't called daddy and no lies.
Period.
None. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Everything I
Ain't
told
nobody
you,
tell you nothing about me. I
you
ain't told you.
man, you hear me? Everything I've told you has happened or going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So heed the shit that I'm telling you. You know what I mean? So you can start working on some shit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of kids, I'm not gonna compare them to us because you about my age, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm not gonna compare them to us because you know what I'm saying, dynamic shit was different, but
Mm-hmm.
um these kids are fucking soft. They're soft, man.
Oh,
They're soft.
that's because they are not living in a world where they have to survive. They living in a world where they trying to pretend like they gotta survive. Where they put themselves in position so that they can tell the people that they had to fucking fight through hell and high water to get somewhere. Y'all ain't gotta do that. Y'all all y'all gotta do is sit y'all ass down and listen to some damn body.
Come on now.
That's
Come
it.
on now.
But y'all want to go through the struggle because apparently somebody told y'all that the struggle was glorifying. It's glorifying to say, I got it out the mud. My kids ain't never gonna say that bullshit. You ain't got
Mm-hmm.
shit out no motherfucking mud. What you got is a door open for you just like them white kids.
Mm-hmm.
You got the road paid for you just like the motherfucking white kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my kids have got it out the mud for fucking what? We don't play in dirt. We don't play on no motherfucking dirt.
I heard that. That's a fact. That's a fact,
We
man.
are
Nah, say.
we around here, we breaking all the motherfucking generational curses. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah, we ain't
stopping
fucking
all the
around.
stigmas right the fuck now around here. Cause
Mm-hmm.
I ain't having that. I'm not having that. I teach my black sons. I got 3 black boys. And my 2 ones are smaller. They 4 and 5. But I teach my oldest right now. You already have a complete system built to work against you. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, you only 17. You are born to a world that hates you right the fuck now. And you ain't even did nothing in it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're only a boy. Once you become a man, that hate is only gonna grow for you.
Mm-hmm.
Those barriers are only gonna become bigger and taller for you. You're gonna have to fight 10 times harder to prove your value next to people who don't even have the same knowledge as you. Simply
Mm-hmm.
because you are a black man. So the best thing you can do for yourself is level up with your motherfucking knowledge. Because can't nobody destroy you when you know shit. And not just knowledge. You have to have knowledge and wisdom. Because just having
Mm-hmm.
knowledge means you know shit. Knowledge with no wisdom means you just got a bunch of information for no damn reason.
That's a fact.
Having wisdom means you know how to apply the fucking knowledge that you have in areas of your life where you need it. When you need it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be
Mm-hmm.
the weapon that they trying to form against you. You got to be that motherfucking weapon.
And
You
make
got
sure it prosper, goddamn it. Make
period.
sure that motherfucker
Period.
prosper. Sir.
Listen, my kids, I'm not teaching, and I'm not teaching them that emotions are weak. You better fucking cry. Don't cry
Mm-hmm.
too damn much. You still a boy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you better fucking cry because I'm not raising no boys that's gonna be out here breaking women down because
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna go back and tell somebody my mama didn't love me right. Oh, you a damn lie. Because that will never be your story.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Being able to raise kids with love, bro, it's powerful, man. It's powerful. My kids don't know what a GD is, dude. My
What
kids
a
don't know what a
what?
Vice Lord, a Stone. My kids don't know none of that shit.
Okay. And they
You hear
should.
me?
And they fucking
Like,
should.
and for them to like my kids, our love languages, we hug all day long. I get waking up to hugs.
That's them my little boys. My
You
boys
hear
and
me?
my now my oldest, I ain't gonna lie. You know, usually when you become a young mom, the firstborn always grows up with you. So
Mm-hmm.
he was with me when I before I evolved into the woman
Mm-hmm.
when I was still trying to find my way. You know what I'm saying? So he got a version of me that wasn't so healed at first. But you're still young. So the version of me you got now is going to make a significant difference in your life if you listen to what I'm teaching you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay attention to what I'm giving you because this shit ain't for no reason. I tell my son all the time, do you know how many of your friends wish they had a mom like me?
Come on, now.
Wish they had a mom at all? Wish they had a mom who gave a fuck enough to tell them to go sit the fuck down and know you're not going to. My son do not be in those streets on no day.
Mm-hmm.
The only time my son is not in this house is when he is at work or at school. And
Mm-hmm.
he may go to his girlfriend's house from time to time. But I don't even let that happen too much because I bet you ain't about to make me nobody motherfucking grandma.
Come on now.
We ain't finna play that
I
either.
heard that.
So my son spend more of his time in this house than he do anywhere in this motherfucking world. So ain't nobody ever gonna come knock on my door and tell me they found my baby body outside. Ain't nobody ever gonna come knock on my door and tell me my son got motherfucking arrested because he was with some niggas that was robbing some shit. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. That nigga right there in that motherfucking room, I know exactly where he at. Remember them commercials when we was younger at around 9 o'clock that came on? Do you know where your kids are? They need
Show
the
the fuck
motherfuckers
do.
back. They need the motherfuckers back. Cause do y'all know where y'all kids at? Hell nah, these bitches do not be. I be seeing kids in the middle of the motherfucking school day walking down the street. Why is this 15-year-old boy walking outside in the middle of a school day? In night school?
Yeah, G, I was 15 with no curfew, G. Nigga, I was gone for weeks. Weeks.
Insane. That is insanity. That
I
is
wish my
so
daughter
neglectful.
would.
Do you
Y'all
hear
read
me?
about it on the news. It'll be on the news. Like,
As
4-time
the
father
fuck
done
you
snapped.
should.
He ain't got his kids no more. He ain't got them. Shit. So fuck I would.
Listen, okay, I do not play that. I don't play that. I don't call myself strict, but I have structure in my house. My shit comes with structures, rules, and motherfucking boundaries. Kids will be kids underneath me. I be having to remind my son of that sometimes because at 17, he's so used to talking to them bald head friends of his. He'd come tell me a story about some shit and be cussing and shit, and I just be like, did you forget who the fuck you're talking to? Your friend's mama might let them do that shit. Your mama do not play that. Why the fuck? It's respect up in here. Don't cuss in front of me, little boy. You is not motherfucking grown. I don't give a fuck if you was paying a bill, which you're not. Even if you contributed to a bill in this bitch, you not grown. You will always be a child underneath me. I don't care how old you are, and you're gonna always respect me. In my
Absolutely.
presence, outside of my presence, I don't play like that.
Spoken like a true one, for sure.
You be talking
Yo,
that. Can I spend the night at my girlfriend's house? Fuck no. Fuck no.
And
Her
why the
mama.
mama okay with it?
I just said that. Her mama okay with it? That's weird. Cause she has
Yeah,
a
weird as
fucking
hell.
daughter. Her daughter can get pregnant. He can only make a baby with her. But she got to carry the motherfucking baby and he gotta live with her. Why would she let you spend the night at her house? Talking about cause she got cameras in there. What that mean? What do cameras mean? I've been a teenager before, and we done got away with some shit that an adult thought that they had planned for us. They
Come on
thought they
now.
had shit set up. We found a way around that shit. A
Come on,
kid
man.
gonna always figure out how to get to what they want to get to.
Do you understand the patience I would have to lay sideways? The patience?
Do you,
Like the what?
do you hear
One
me?
pump every 5 minutes? I'm with
Do
it. Like,
you hear
that's
me?
what
If
we gotta
that's what
do.
it take, but I'm finna get it.
Come on now. Come on now. That's what shit.
Stop
No,
it.
there's a will, there's a way,
I
goddamn it.
said eventually they gotta go to sleep. What they gonna do if y'all fucked and they see it on camera later? Y'all done fucked already, right? What they gonna do about it now? Nah, baby, you ain't about to make me nobody, grandma.
I just
I
put
am
myself in a 17-year-old place. Listen to that. I was like, shit, I got me some.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, you right. It happened. I may
Okay, you
not be
said
able
I
to come
can't come
over there
back
no
over.
more.
Exactly. You said I can't come back. Oh, well, I done got the coochie
You know
though.
what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the homies and tell them what happened. Shit. I can't
Listen.
wait to get to the hood. Shit.
Oh my God, I need people to get it together. Stop acting like they don't know what they know. But that's these parents who want to be their kids' friend. I don't want to be your friend. I birthed your ass. Why I want to be
Come on
yours?
now.
You came out
Come
of
on
my
now.
womb. We'll never be friends.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never be close to friends. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're my child and you will always be treated as
Yo, we
such.
gonna kick it. We gonna have some fun for
We
sure.
gonna talk.
I ain't
We
your
gonna
motherfucking friend.
yes, we can sit in power all motherfucking day. Pour your heart out to me and I'm gonna listen.
You don't
But you
look at
gonna
your
talk to
brother
me
like
still
your
like I'm your
friend.
mom.
You don't look at your cousin like your friend.
Okay?
I damn sure ain't your motherfucking
I'm
friend.
damn
20
sure.
years from now, when you introduce your cousin, you ain't gonna be like, this my friend cousin. Nah, it's your motherfucking cousin. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's your cousin. You ain't not gonna say, hey, this my friend dad. It's my dad, he's my friend. Nah, hell no. Hey,
Yeah, it's too many parents that don't want to upset their kids, don't want to be mad, motherfucker. Go be mad in your room.
mm-hmm,
Go be your ass
mm-hmm.
mad right in that room. As a matter of fact, go clean my kitchen first and then go be
Come
mad.
on. I want you to be mad and frustrated and crying. While you
And
wash them
productive.
goddamn dishes. Yeah.
And productive, okay?
Not action on
You
now.
go use that energy for something.
Yeah. And we gonna talk afterwards. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here.
Always. Always.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do not play about my kids. Because we know growing up, having an opinion about your parents' behavior or something that they did was seen as disrespect. You could not voice your opinion to our parents at our age. You couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was talking back. It was being disrespectful. I tell my kids all the time, I was muted as a kid, and it fucked me up internally. And that's why I had to learn to navigate my own emotions by myself, because I had to learn to bury that shit as a child.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I will never tell y'all that y'all can't tell. You gonna always speak to me respectfully. That is not an option.
Mm-hmm.
But if you feel like I mishandled you in some kind of way, or I did something wrong, you feel like I should have did something differently, I'm open to you telling me that. I'm open
Mm-hmm.
to us dialoguing about that, because just because I'm a parent don't make me perfect. Just
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a parent don't mean I do every fucking thing right. There is always room for me to learn. I
Mm-hmm.
always do so. But
Nah, it's crazy. Like I promise you, I'm the same way, man. I have an open policy. But some of that shit just do it be too much sometimes. You ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what it was. I forgot. It was about a year or so ago. But we was at Home Depot. I be buying my plants and shit sometimes from Home Depot or whatever. But we just in there, whatever. Get to the car, and I'm telling my daughter about something she did. I forgot what I was checking her for. But I was like, "What's wrong, baby?" She's like, "You talk too much."
oh, see, nah, you know, we ain't gonna go that far.
Dog.
We ain't gonna go
But
that far.
But I'm at the same time, I'm happy because that's how she really felt. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it was validated or right or not. Of course, I
Mm-hmm.
checked her like, yo, you can say what you want to say, but watch your motherfucking mouth for sure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I love the fact that I had the open communication because I don't give a fuck what I was feeling, how I was feeling. Couldn't say that shit to my mama. If I would have
Not
said what
without
I
getting
just
that
said
backhand
to
real
my
quick.
mama,
Got your lips slapped to the floor.
man, we would have never met. We wouldn't be on this video chat right now. No, you would have
Listen,
never
I
heard a full time
promise
father
you.
podcast. None of that. Mm-mm.
Listen, I get it. It honestly, it beat them girls. I'm gonna tell you right now,
Mm-hmm.
'cause I got a
Mm-hmm.
daughter. It beat them damn girls.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put boundaries and limitations on their ass and how they talk.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, they talk come with a lot of attitude and sass and shit. And they just be like, hold on now,
Mm-hmm.
not your homegirl. Okay, we not the same age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to redirect real fast. Like, hold on, wait, baby. Say what you want to say now.
But
But
not like that.
realize who the fuck you talking to.
Some
You know what I'm
things,
saying?
some shit you better keep to yourself. You think I talk too much?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Tell Jesus. Tell
Mm-hmm.
God. Don't tell
Yeah.
me.
Hey, he know better than
Write it in
me.
your journal.
You probably get an answer faster.
You understand me? You might get away with it. You'll get away with it.
You hear me?
He'll tell you he understands.
Man, what?
Don't play me.
Nah, that's real though. All right, man. We been in it for a minute, man. I
We
love when
have.
conversations flows like this, man. That's how you know this shit good.
So
What do you want to leave the people with before we get up out of here?
I want to tell the people that I don't give a fuck what y'all been taught. Healing is a necessity for us. The life that we dream about ain't gonna come to us without it. I don't care what the TV tell you. I don't give a fuck what the internet tell you. I don't give a fuck how hard you hustle. I don't care if you work 6 jobs. You were not built to have to work 6 jobs to get to success anyway. So if you healed yourself, God will pour that abundance on your ass. You won't have to keep chasing it in the form of money and working a bunch of jobs. Don't believe me? Just give it a try. See what it do for you. Period.
Solid sister, god damn, I had to put it up slow too. Solid sister, you hear me? Yeah, I'm so fucking lutely, man. Oh man, y'all got it from the homie right there, man.
Period. Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Y'all need some more of this here now, okay? Because I get it.
Oh, for sure. Hey, when I tell y'all, the homie, how we connected, G, because I'm that type of person that I do with you. I do this shit with everybody, G. Like I see a motherfucker and I see them trying to do their thing or whatever, and if I can just throw a look at words of encouragement on it, I'm with it. Her
I was
videos are
talking about
very.
you to somebody today, actually, because I did a live on TikTok and I get a lot of attention off them lives. I get a lot of people that like I have right now. I'm getting ready to turn that shit into a business because I have people that literally message me like, how can I sign up for your classes? Can I pay for a one-on-one conversation with you all the time? And so I was talking to this guy after my live today. He asked me, can we please have a conversation? I love what you was talking about. He was 58 years old. And he was so excited in this conversation. He had nothing but the greatest things to say. At the end of our conversation, he was like, I just got off work. I was dead tired. I found your live. I never get on the internet like that. And I don't watch people. But you sucked me in with your words, the shit you was saying. I ain't never heard nobody talk like that. He was like, and I'm so energized right now just because I had this conversation with you. You know so much. And I was telling him about you. I was like, yeah, I met this guy. I said, I posted a video one day and a friend of mine got on there and he was telling me, he was like, you need to do something with this. You are too good at this shit not to use it and thrive off of this shit. I said, that is actually what motivated me to start doing this every day. He motivated me to start doing this every day. So
Come
I'm
on
telling
now.
you,
Come on now.
hey,
Yes,
for
sir.
real. For sure. You pushed me. You did.
Man,
I'm doing this
hey.
because you pushed me to do it.
Pleasure. Yes, I know. I didn't check your TikTok, G. Yoshi. Yes. Yes, sir. Big difference from the last 2 months.
Yes.
Big difference.
Way.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. But no, yeah, for sure. Like she's saying, man, y'all check her out. Her videos are very captivating. You know what I mean? Did I say that right? This is probably my third time ever saying that word in my
Captivating.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had it. You got it. You got
Yeah.
it.
But absolutely, man. She be talking that shit though. She don't miss. Like, don't miss. Like none. Like when I tell y'all, man, y'all tap in with the homie. You know what I mean? Especially the TikTok. Shout that TikTok out, all your social media channels real quick.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
Hmm?
But this was good. I appreciate. Oh, my TikTok again
Mm-hmm.
is Chocolate Goddess 050. My Instagram is Chocolate Goddess 05. Follow me on those. That's where I do the most work.
Absolutely. I'm gonna drop her social media pages in the comments when we do this for sure. Mother spill real quick. Gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta target the fathers because that's what we here for. Y'all gonna hear me say basically the same shit on every episode that I really mean the shit. I don't give a damn where you are in your parenting journey. I don't give a fuck if you're present. I don't give a fuck if you're not present. I am only here to inspire. I wake up with my kids on a regular basis, literally just us. I can go a week or two without seeing another human fucking being. It literally just be me and my kids for sure. And sometimes I check out. Sometimes I'm not the best father. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like just because I'm in the house with my kids, I got a right to judge you for any fucking thing that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So only fuck you feel like it's too soon or you feel like it's too late, whatever it may be, please try to connect with them babies, man. If they
They
don't
need
want it,
y'all.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you gonna get pushback, especially because you've been gone for a minute, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or the mom done spent some shit to them, you know what I'm saying? Or you just ain't shit in that time being, you know what I mean? Whatever it may be. Take the homie advice, heal, you hear me? And go get to them babies, man. Stay on real quick, G. I'm gonna end it. Just stay on, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But Full Time Father Podcast, man, we here. And as usual, man, there's no love like all love.